Hey folks, it's me again. I'd like to show you just a couple other things that I didn't mention in my last video. I've got my glasses on now so I can see better, and also it's not bright early in the morning, so I'm a bit more awake than I was last time and a bit more used to this whole program, I guess if you could say, and recording process here. So let me just share the screen. Here we go. Share the screen as soon as I can. I also have been working on files and things open everywhere here. One thing I do have been working on, I'm also into illustration, but I'm no ways a manga artist. I am not into these Japanese kind of art that you see, or even Pixar. Oh, no. I'm not that. I'm more like children's illustration. It's more my level. That's more what I know. Illustration is not my top thing. I can do it, but I can't do it as fine as some other people. And so here's some of my ideas I have for a book. About 5, and I might add another friend, animal friends who own a graphic arts company. I want to build a story around them, basically. And here are some of my guys. This one is here. Quick look. I made up all the names. I drew everything that you see. A little kitty here. I thought it turned out pretty cute. CC Kitty Pie. And then we have Pixel. There it is. Our little dog here, complete with bows and a little necklace. Yes, I drew her as well. And then I love my little fish here. He is a betta fish. This is my little guy. This is Stroke, like a stroke you would do in your artwork. This is Twirl, one of the tools you can do in your toolbar if you're an illustrator. And quick look here. Here he is. He's a parrot on a paintbrush. And I've come up with these totally myself. And this is JPEG. And this one I played around with some of the patterns that you have in AI and kind of give them that kind of a turtle-esque kind of look. I'm pretty happy with them. So these are my guys. I'm going to turn them into a book. I haven't finished working that out. I got to draw like the scenes and stuff, and I might even draw a 6th friend. I have to think of what that 6th friend could be that is in this design business with him. I had one, and then I couldn't find him anymore, a little hamster. But I do have some of my other art. If I go to, let's go to Facebook. Everybody does. So let's go, well, maybe not everybody. And I have here my own little page, which you are free to go look at. Check out what I do here. Yep, that's me. This is another logo that I've done for myself. And I post work that I do. I learned doing Lynda. I go to Lynda. I learn things from Lynda. Lynda's a great learning source. And I have my different artwork here. Like I did this just for fun. It's in the the Bauhaus style. I learned how to do that, and so I posted what I did, my logo. There's Cinder Kitty, like you saw. There's this one. Yeah, I posted here as well. And I also have get a little lost here. Here we go. Here's my photos I've posted. I could just get that open. Do a little slideshow. So I showed you. It's her, the him, them. Did this one as well. Little Inspector Kitty. There's her. That's JPEG. I did this. I took an existing project and I made it my own. I changed the colors and things, and I added things that I wanted there and made it look like there's Mr. Stroke, there's Pixel, there's CC Kitty Pie. Other things I've done, just trying out illustration work. I colored this. This is not I didn't draw it, but I colored it. And I like the result. I did that with my tablet. This is I did this in school. This album cover doesn't exist, of course. I did it to make it look like it, you know. And this is that one you've seen. I did this. I drew this, and I found this poem. This is Inspector Lewis. This is one of the first vector portrait I ever did a long time ago, back in 2009. There's the little guy, and I can't find him. This is his little office I drew, and this is my artwork in the background. And so this is what I want to do, make a little book that kind of like this and has a story about it. See, I started to draw them, but then I forget what happened. My other computer went down or something like that. And so I need to redraw. This is an ad I did still when I was in school. Oh, this is really, really, really cool. I did this from a total Lynda tutorial with my teacher, and she walked us through it. And we basically took a normal African American gal and made her like an avatar. The eyes, the paint work, the everything is totally been put on there. It's really cool. I love how that turned out. That was a great tutorial to learn. I enjoyed that. And this is one of my, I did also magazine layouts and stuff. You know, you've seen that last time. It's another part of the layout. This, I was just messing around with effects brushes. It isn't really anything. It's kind of like abstract art. So, you know, I do lots of different types of things. This is, we had to take a real object and make it look like, you know, vector and make it look as real as possible. You know, the background, not so much, but I think the can turned out pretty dang well. That's a Spam can. And in Hawaii, if you've ever been there, they eat lots of Spam. It's the only place I know of that eats so much. And I personally am not a great fan of it, but Spam Ocean Bee, that's pretty good. I could dig that. This is something I did doing a technique. This is F. Scott Fitzgerald. Let me say that again. F. Scott Fitzgerald. And this is just something I did. I did this technique on him with the, you know, the topography. Did a bit about the Great Gatsby. Yes, I am. If you wonder, that's why I did this poster. I am LDS, yes. And This is another technique I did. This is my dude I did, combining photos into one. He is actually a football player. That's a horse. And it's all been placed together. He has hair added to him. He's not that hairy. And more concepts for the book. This is my other guy. I've done him much, much longer. This is Wedge. And I'm still been working out, exactly how I want him to look. But he basically looks like this, no matter how I draw him. I used to just draw him on paper. And he has a backstory to him, I'll tell you sometime. There's a reason why I draw Wedge. And when I get into doing more Wedge drawings, I'll tell you more about him and where he comes from. There he is again. There he is again. Yeah, I've done him several different ways, several different, haven't quite. This is a Scuba magazine cover. I loved it. I learned how to do this bubble effect. And this is a very, very old trifold. My crude example of a Walmart map. Yes, it's a walk through Walmart kind of thing. That's the concept. They do it much, much better now. But this was back in the day, as they say. You've seen that one. This is one that doesn't like it, one, but different. This is my movie poster. I did this. It just isn't really lit up, but I put it all together. You've seen this. This is like a sample ad I did in Art Nouveau style, based on, I work as an online tutor, so I often check out their assignments and do them myself. Helps me learn, helps, me know better. See, this is a sample page I did, and so forth. And let's see, let's get out of here. So I'm going to be working on my illustration work. I've put it aside for a while, and I'm going to be doing some more of that with these little guys that I've shown you. And so if you're interested in that, tune in as I work with them and make them be finally, the book that I want it to be. And who knows, maybe somebody wanted to publish it, like my other writing. Who knows? You never know. So don't know until you try, is what I say. And so that's what I say, and hope you've enjoyed this. Yep, you can visit me. Just find me at Phillips Design 1461. And if you want to check out, any stuff that I do, please go ahead, and I will look at your comments. I won't reply if they're unkind, but But this is just me trying to do different, have many different avenues that I do. And graphic design is one that I've grown to like and love. And so, till next time, have a great day, and I'll see you next time.